Be able to set the agenda, take control of the whole of the WWE universe, and truly make a mark.
And this magical mystery opportunity will let me do all that?
Indeed, in the prestigious role of WWE Raw General Manager.
Isn't that you? What, are you going on vacation or something?
Well, now that you mention it, I may have plans.
Aha!
But this is fertile ground for you too. Stepping into a WWE authority role, applying your talents to the other side of sports entertainment. Sure, booking may be a balancing act sometimes, but you already know that from your work as co-owner of TBD.
I'm not convinced that this offer isn't just because you want a vacation. But nonetheless, I'll do it.
Splendid! I can't wait to catch my flight. See you in action.
So when do I start?
Well, I should start heading to the airport. So, how's now?
Seriously?
Don't worry, Raw practically GMs itself. Sure, Bianca needs a challenger for Survivor Series. Bayley and Becky have both been bothering me incessantly about their booking, and the suits in Stamford are especially sensitive to ratings right now. But you'll figure it out.
All that GMs itself? Are you sure that's it?
Yes. Oh, wait. No. Charlotte needs an opponent for tonight. Actually, this is a good way for you to set the tone of how you'll be running Raw. Every match should tell a story, so you just need to decide which story you'd like to tell.
Such as?
Are you going to choose an up-and-comer like Nikita Lyons to challenge the Queen? Maybe someone she has a lot of history with like Rhea Ripley. Or maybe you want to dig into Charlotte's past a bit further. She goes way back with Natalya, including the feud that made Charlotte the first woman to hold all major singles titles in WWE. So, what kind of story do you want to tell? Who will you choose to take on Charlotte?
I think Nikita Lyons would offer an interesting challenge. I have no hard feelings, despite her involvement with the Beacon, and I like the idea of pushing an up-and-comer.
Fantastic choice! Well, good luck to you. I have every confidence. And just a word of advice. Do try to be as neutral as possible as GM. You may find yourself rooting for the talent you put forth, sometimes even as strongly as if you were in the ring yourself. Perhaps you've reconsidered stepping into my shoes as Raw General Manager. It is quite an opportunity.
I've given it some thought, and I'll do it.
Splendid! I can't wait to catch my flight. See you in action.
So when do I start?
Well...
Seriously?
Don't worry, Raw
All that GM?
Yes.
Such as?
Are you going to choose an up and... Or maybe you want to dig... So, what kind of...
I think Nikita Lyons would offer an interest...
Fantastic choice. You may find yourself rooting...
She called herself a whole lot of woman, ready to do a whole lot of whooping.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring from Las Vegas, Nevada, Nikita Lyons.
Already a favorite of the NXT crowd, it won't be long before the entire WWE Universe catches on.
The one and only Charlotte Flair.
Perhaps the greatest competitor in the history of the women's division.
And from the Queen City, Charlotte Flair!
Hey, if you want to create a legacy in the WWE women's division, then Charlotte Flair is the mountain you have to climb.
Yeah, there's no one even close to the amount of accomplishments that Charlotte has.
The WWE ring is her unquestioned kingdom.
Charlotte will stomp you and then leave an imprint of her boot tattooed on your face.
Highly skilled in every facet. Strength, brawling ability, risk-taking, mind games.
No other women's competitor has been so decorated, so revered.
Charlotte Flair is ahead of her time. True greatness usually isn't realized until after you've been enshrined in the WWE Hall of Fame. Such is not the case with Charlotte. Just open your eyes and experience the greatness. Whether you like it or not, no one can measure up to Charlotte Flair. She was bred for this business and has become the absolute pinnacle.
She really is the biggest challenge there is in this women's division. It's a new era on Raw as the captain helms the ship as temporary general manager. So far, it looks promising.
Cap has made one match here, Cole. Let's not give her GM of the Year just yet.
I agree, Corey. This is a good start, but let's see what else Cap has planned.
And with an onslaught of strikes like that, it's clear they have nothing but punishment on their mind. Looking worse for wear in the corner now.
Rowdy combo unleashed.
So ruthless.
Just mounted with punches and a stop to the gut, too. Nikita telling her opponent to bring it on. Oh, and she got out of there.
Elbow right to the nose. Charlotte is losing grasp of this match now.
Nikita seizing every opening.
She's forced onto the defensive now.
Lions capitalized on the opportunity.
Every strike more devastating than the last.
Kick on the mark.
Oh, that hurt to the spine.
Picking the spot. Oh, a nasty stomp to finish it off. Drops her opponent. Look at this. Looking the boot. Driving it into the throat.
Look at this. Lions is wasting no motion.
Charlotte's got to get it together to avoid disaster. Lynching their opponent. And look at these.
And a series of vicious knee strikes to the body.
Nothing was being held back with each of those strikes. Counters.
She isn't taking this lying down anymore.
She's showing it's not a time to lie down. It's a time to fight back. Into the ankle breaker.
And if she can end it here. She gets a quick kick out there.
She's really letting her opponent know how much fight she has. Nikita getting out of harm's way.
Roundhouse kick.
That was nasty.
And with a move like that,
Charlotte held close.
And Lions with a split-legged leg drop.
Lions with a game ender. Shoulders down.
An emphatic victory. These ladies put on quite a show. Here's another gander.
Here is your winner, Nikita Lyons!
Charlotte forced to take the loss in this one.
Everyone's in utter disbelief as the Queen may have met her match.
Don't go too far. Her crown may have shifted a bit, but it's still hers.
If I could have a minute.
What is it, Troy? I honestly don't have time for your tone tonight. I'm trying to manage a show.
My tone? I would never use a tone with you. I think you're doing a great job. Top notch.
Ha ha, very funny. Oh, you're serious. I guess now that I'm the management, you have to suck up to me.
I'm not sucking up. I think your ideas are genius, boss.
I have faith in them, but that doesn't mean I'm not still nervous in this role. But what can I help you with?
Becky and Bailey. They're being particularly difficult in hounding us to be named Bianca's next challenger at Survivor Series. I'm sure they snuck into your DMs too, but I'm used to superstars pestering us for opportunities. No offense. But this is getting out of hand. How do you want me to handle it?
Why don't we just have Becky and Bailey face each other for the title opportunity? It'll be a great match and solve our problem.
Great suggestion, boss. I'll set it up. Wow, you really know your stuff.
I could get used to this version of you, Troy.
I'm not here to fight.
Good. I don't want to fight either.
Then maybe we can work together on my idea?
And what's that?
Survivor Series. I know for a fact that not only has Raw not announced a main event, but Regal had nothing in the plans yet. So, let's take the bull by the horns and do something truly spectacular. War Games!
I can't just book a War Games match, Shotzi.
Why not? Are you GM in name only?
No, I mean, I love War Games as much as the next person. But it's not a match to be taken lightly. You need a reason. Something that merits putting two teams who want each other's throats inside a double ring cage to battle it out with abandon. Who'd even be the captains?
I captained my team in NXT, and I was excellent.
Ah, so this is the classic, my pitch is that I should be in a main event pitch, right? There are rules to booking.
Excuse me, but when did Little Miss TBD Rebel, who puts people through tables, become a lawful, good rule follower? Don't you ever just want to smash things for the hell of it anymore?
Actually, you may have a point. I do miss that.
So let's screw the so-called rules and do this. Put yourself in it against me, and we can absolutely destroy each other in that cage. We pick teams, go all out, and millions of people tune in to watch the joyful carnage. The two of us are perfect for War Games. You're the captain, and I already drive a tank to the ring, for crying out loud.
You know what, Shotzi? It might not be a terrible idea. Let me think on it.
That's all I'm asking for.
I wanted to stop by and congratulate you on your new role. So, congrats.
It's only temporary while Regal does whatever he's doing on vacation. But thanks.
And giving Nikita Lyons the chance against Charlotte, and she pulled off a win? That was a great matchup. I love that you have a commitment to newer talent as GM. I actually feel the same way about pushing the next generation. Always have. And as your liaison to NXT, I wanted to offer you an opportunity.
What's that?
An opportunity to showcase more of our top talent on Raw in a next-gen battle royal. And Nikita probably has a leg up from her match with Charlotte, but it'll be great for all talent involved to get the spotlight and some reps in.
I love that idea. I'll set it up for our next episode.
One of the best women strikers in WWE, Nikita Lyons.
The following contest is a 5-woman battle royal! Making her way to the ring from Las Vegas, Nevada, Nikita Lyons!
Nikita is unapologetic both in and out of the ring.
She's all about taking what she wants, and who's going to stop her? Here comes the heart of Chase U.
And her opponents, first, representing Chase University from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, Thea Hale.
One of the most impressive and maybe a bit overzealous students to come out of Chase University.
But Thea Hale is dead set on proving that she is a grown woman who can get things done on her own.
Thea Hale is a true ball of energy with endless potential.
She's been living up to that potential and is ready for the next level.
Well, time will tell if she's got the aggression to get there.
The whimsical Wendy Chu.
When Wendy Chu gets pushed, oh, she'll bring it. And I don't mean the pillow.
Fallon Henley is ready to speak her mind and start some fights.
And from Chelsea, Michigan, Fallon Henley.
Fallon's been a huge disruptor in the women's division for the simple fact.
Enemies of Blair beat.
Some of the biggest superstars of NXT are all here on Raw in one match. Our GM has outdone herself.
Who among these competitors will be future champions? This is like peeking into a Christmas present early.
I would never peek ahead of my Christmas presents.
Sweeps the leg for the... Takedown, looking to step over. It is cinched in, it is deep. Trying to break the submission, and she does.
Oh my God, he's got him. Oh, what a way to shatter an arm. Oh, look at the mounted thrashing. My favorite kind of thrashing, Cole. And any one of those shots could take you out for good. Tilt-the-wall DDT. And look at it for a back suplex. Very nice. Good measure. They're gonna wear it out there.
Wendy Chu has been
Heel
eliminated.
hook stretch.
There's the heel kick. Side Russian leg sweep.
She's completely losing control. Goodness, calm down. You can see that each strike drained their opponent's energy.
She sent flying into the corner. Looking for a scoop slam, but from behind, inverted DDT connects.
Lands in the drop zone.
And that might put Fallon on her heels.
Yeah, now it's about Thea maintaining some of this pressure.
Great way to completely disrupt the momentum and buy yourself some time. Lynching their opponent, and look at these multiple knee strikes.
That was a vicious display. You can almost see the disdain in their eyes.
Yes, Thea wins it. Now let's take a look back at some of the great action.
Here is your winner, Thea Hale.
Wow, Wow, just wow.
A tremendous win in this match.
Hard to argue with another notch in the win column, especially one like that.
Come to congratulate me on a successful show? I was just out back talking to Justine about the successful Battle Royal.
So you didn't see the #1 contender match with Becky and Bayley?
No, that match practically booked itself. Why? Who won? Who are we putting against Bianca at Survivor Series?
We have a problem. Damage Control ran in during the match, and at first it looked like maybe a straightforward DQ victory for Becky, but then she got irked and went after them. And technically the bell rang at some point, but with all the fighting that broke out outside the ring, nobody really won. And we still need a challenger for Bianca. If I may make a meager suggestion, Survivor Series is right around the corner. You may just have to step up as GM and make a decision.
No, we still have one Raw left before Survivor Series. Let's do a rematch. Becky versus Bayley to determine Bianca's challenger.
Do you really think the match will go any differently this time around?
I do. Because as much as it pains me to admit it, you're right about one thing. I need to step up as GM. So I'll be serving as special guest referee.
Here she is, the formidable and unflappable Cap.
The following contest is a special guest referee match. Please welcome the special guest referee ready for this match, Cap Samantha!
The look of determination on Cap's face. The one, the only, the man, Becky Lynch.
Perhaps the most popular star in women's division history.
And the participants, first from Dublin, Ireland, Becky Lynch!
She is as tough as they come.
Yeah, these days the outfits may be a little fancier, but the passion in Lynch remains the same.
Perhaps the most popular competitor in women's division history.
A submission specialist, an amazing in-ring IQ, and one of the best brawlers in the women's division.
Becky Lynch can win in so many different ways. Let's see how the man does it tonight.
It's time to welcome a real role model.
According to her.
And representing Damage Control from San Jose, California, Bailey!
She is more conniving than ever.
I think you mean cunning. Bailey is a genius tactician.
Always has a scheme in place, some way to get ahead.
Well, certainly won't let the rules stand in her way.
Oh, spare me. Bailey just does what it takes to win.
Corey, how do you prepare for Becky Lynch in this match tonight?
That may be the unanswerable question, Cole, because when you're dealing with Becky Lynch, she's more than a competitor. You are facing off with a driving force in the history of women's wrestling.
Our general manager, the
captain promises that we'll have a #1 contender by the end of this match. Will it be Becky Lynch or Bayley? We'll know soon enough, and with Cap as into the pin attempt.
And she breaks free before a 1 count.
That was one of the worst attempts at counting a pin I've ever seen.
Let that serve as a reminder that you don't become a superstar because you're good at counting.
Setting up, uh-oh, the inverted figure 4 leg lock. Ouch. That's gotta hurt. Oh, what a kick. Uh-oh. What a takedown. The captain's hook is locked in. And can she break out back to her feet? A couple of elbows to the gut and create separation.
Lynch has her hooked. Exploder suplex.
Makes the cover. She kicks out at 1.
Solid work by our special referee.
That was a very even count. Can't find any flaws with it.
Look at this.
Oh, from the rope. Can she do it here? Fends off the 3 count.
And the referee was right there with a proper count.
Our official didn't show any favorites with that count.
Ooh, what a forearm club.
Bayley able to counter.
There it is, belly to belly.
Goes into the pin. Getting the shoulder up before 2.
Who does this ref think she's fooling with a slow count?
Wait a second. What the heck's going on here?
Plant. Totally uncalled for attack on our ref, who was doing a great job.
Pow, what a shot.
Bayley did her homework there.
Point of the elbow finds the mark.
Uh-oh.
Oh, it didn't go as planned there.
Oh, look at this. Hair pull net slam.
Well, good. The officials saw that happen. Foreign object used.
Well, that was something.
Hey, you were the one who said I should put my finger on the scale.
Yeah, but I thought that "and don't get caught" part was implied. Guess not.
I wasn't actively trying to get caught.
Too bad you don't have the chance to course correct the championship match before Survivor Series.
But maybe I do.
How? Survivor Series is this weekend. You can't send Becky and Bayley back out there tonight for another rematch.
No, but there's another option. As someone said recently, I'm Miss TBD Rebel, not a lawful good rule follower. And Raw is a 3-hour show. There's an announcement I need to make.
All right, Miss TBD Rebel. Whatever you've got up your sleeve, good luck.
This is the second time we've seen the acting Raw general manager in the ring tonight, but this time she has a special announcement.
Here's hoping this goes more smoothly than her stint as special guest referee.
As GM, I'm not deaf to the concerns of the WWE Universe. Specifically, that my involvement in our #1 contender match earlier tonight may have made it look like management was biased towards Becky Lynch. I assure you, my intent as GM is simply to put on the best show for the WWE Universe. And that applies to not just Raw, but Survivor Series. As such, it is my duty to inform you that Bianca Belair will not be defending the Women's World Championship this weekend.
Bianca's being pulled from Survivor Series?
She will not be defending this weekend because it's clear Bayley and Becky Lynch are not done yet. I just hope they have allies to rally to their side. 8 fighters, 2 teams of 4. War Games!
War Games at Survivor Series? I'm not missing this one.
Well, we're paid to be there, Saxton.
I know, but it's still incredibly exciting.
I probably should be upset at you for putting another hurdle in front of my title match. But honestly, fair play.
Glad we're okay.
We are, and I respect your hustle. You've made a lot of bold choices since coming to WWE. It's one of the reasons I want you to be on my War Games team.
Really?
I like your instincts, especially when you get in trouble and have to think quickly on your feet. Heck, I even trust your instincts. Team with me, and I'll let you pick the rest of the War Games team.
Let me think about it.
You really did it this time, didn't you, you dummy?
I think you'd be happy that you're getting another opportunity to earn the title match in War Games.
Should have just booked the War Games match from the start, honestly. Want to be on my team?
Why do you want me on your team?
I think it's pretty clear from your time as GM that you've been going into business for yourself here and just doing whatever you can to scrape by. And that's exactly what I look for in damage control. So what do you say? Join me, Dakota, and Io in the fight to secure my WWE Women's World Championship match?
I'll get back to you.
Hey, I've been looking for you. I thought we were gonna meet outside of catering.
Turns out I was pretty busy in here. Both Becky and Bailey want me to be on their War Games team.
You can't be serious. You loused this up so badly, and they both want you on their team?
What can I say? I'm a catch.
I swear, there's something in the water around here that allows you to walk away from the consequences of your actions unscathed. I'm sure putting yourself into the main event while you're also acting GM will be no different.
Thanks for another great promoter lecture.
Look, I know you're gonna do it anyway. Who are you teaming with?
Becky said she'd let me pick the rest of the team. I'm joining her side.
Can't wait for you to get absolutely no flack for putting yourself into the match that you set up. Have you decided who else you'll ask to join you and Becky? Well, good luck. I'm sure it'll be interesting.